Hey y'all, I wanted to share this nature journal with you today. I made this out of a cardboard box and then sewed the signatures in. I sewed the signatures themselves and then I used hemp twine to keep them in the book. And I put a few little charms and beads on the ends of the string, the hemp that hung out over the spine. Little bell. So on the cover, I did all of the signatures with a tea bag, covered in tea bags. I covered the front cover in tea bags as well. Just fussy cut mushrooms and applied them with Mod Podge. And made this little library pocket and sewed the lines on there to make it look like a library card. This opens up, folds over. You can put stuff in there. You can put a paper clip over there on the side if you'd like. You can write on here if you'd like. I used coffee to stain the pages. Just did some collaging with stamps. I like this page. It's just wax paper and I put a washi sticker. That makes a nice sound. This is a pocket. I left mostly everything empty so that it can be filled. I made this. This is a glassine envelope, and I just used a moth that my friend Gigi drew on some tracing paper, and she gave me a bunch of paper from Japan and things that she had drawn. She brought the paper back for me from Japan, so I'm really grateful to have that. And so I just applied this moth that she drew onto this glassine bag, and then I had some I believe they're not Tim Holtz rub-on transfers, Studio 45 maybe, just on a piece of, it's actually the back of a Hallmark card. It's a interesting, it must just be vellum, honestly. So I put that in there, and that looks pretty neat together. It goes on the side with a paper clip. I put some little beads on. I've had this postcard for a while. I love it so much. It's so busy and there's so much going on. You find something interesting every time you look at it. So I've hung on to it for a while and I decided it's finally time to use it. I like this paper. It looks like school paper, but it's a little bit thicker. It's nice. I only had a few pages left of that. And this is actually the bag out of the Sleepy Time tea box. I was getting rid of stuff in my cabinets and thought, oh man, I can use that. And it smells minty like the tea too. And this is just washi tape I got off of Wish. Some more coffee staining, and I did more washi stickers on the other side of that wax paper. More collaging with stamps. Another fold out page that you can write on this side and then write on that, or put a paper clip if you would like, and put stuff inside of here to hold. I tried to leave this one empty. I used one of I have 5 real mushroom stamps, and so I used one of them in this book. So I tend to hoard things away whenever I like them a lot. Fussy cut some birds, and this is another page with the tea bag over it. Some stamping on this really thin, I like it. It's got a neat sound and it has a great feel to it. These are just some washi stickers and some stamps. I actually think Mel Smell gave me these. Hi, Mel Smell. Some more washi fussy cut, and did some glimmer mist spray, kind of slung it all over the page with the glimmer mist so it's kind of splotchy. I like how that turned out. And this you can fold out. Some more stamping. After doing Clarissa's journal with all the stamps in it, I've tried to incorporate stamps more often, and I've noticed that I've used them more often in my books. I use some stamps, postage stamps, to make a collage, and some stuff out of magazines. This is a rub-on transfer. And this is actually something I was left at my house by a person I won't be seeing again, so I'll put that to good use. And this page actually folds out, so you can write on that. And I did some decoupaging with napkin on the back there. I'll fuss with that later. I really like how this coffee stain, I think I forgot about the page actually, and it just turned it really, really dark on the side. I like how that turned out. And I did some decoupaging. No, I did the tea bag and then put a mushroom underneath it, but it doesn't go the whole page up, so it just covers like this bottom part. Gives it a little texture. Did some glimmer mist. This is actually off of a needle package. I thought she was really cute, so I used my scissors that have a postage stamp cut to them. Made it look like a stamp. Did some collaging. This is actually a pocket. You can put stuff in there. Did some more collaging in the tea bag. This is just wax paper that I tea stained. I may have actually done this one twice because it looks like it's two different colors. It looks kind of brown, and it looks like it's the raspberry hibiscus tea that I get from work. And this is a rubber, like, I think it's supposed to feel like velvet, but it feels more just like sticky rubber. It's a sticker. Got it from Dollar Tree. Some more artwork by Gigi. And it's just some collaging with a paper tea bag. Couple of little bugs and a stamp over here. I don't know if you can see, that's silver ink on that spider web. I really like this page. It's one that I forgot about, and it actually tore in some spots, but I think it looks like a piece of bark or something. I don't know, very vintage. I love it. Some more artwork by Gigi. Some rub-on transfers. And that's actually a bug out of a book that I have. It's another language. It's really interesting. Same book that I got all the flowers out of. And I made this little paper clip. This neat, it looks like a stone, this bead does. And then that little bell. I used some packaging from Seven Gypsies. That's what the rub-ons are, I believe. Anyhow, I used the packaging from there. It's like books. And postcard, and then I put some tea bags in between so you can kind of write or draw on there, and you're able to see through. And did some collaging on there. You can write on this even. Open that up. More collaging, washi stickers and stamps. My mom made this coil out of copper, and I thought it looked cute and went well with the nature journal. Some mushroom. That's actually a napkin decoupage on there. Covered it all with the tea bags. This is just a little tuck spot. This was actually one piece of paper, and I thought it was so cute I didn't want to separate it, so I just put them both in there. Some sample Christmas paper, little mushroom collage. These were rub-on transfers that I found at Austin Creative Reuse, and some more of those rub-on transfers. I did some stamping on the edges here of the pages. That's a rub-on. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see that, I think. I hope. It's, I just put eyeshadow. I just used regular clear water to stain some pages and make them wrinkly and crispy. But I used eyeshadow in there, just dumped it in the water, and then dipped the page, and the eyeshadow would stick to the page. You gotta kind of swirl it around and reapply some, put more eyeshadow in and whatnot. But it turns out really like a kind of marbling. It's pretty neat. And that page folds out. You could put something in there to hold if you'd like. This book was really a lot of fun to make, and it's taken everything I have in me not to just keep it, but I've already promised it to someone, so I've got to give it away. I love it so much, though. Lua, I can't remember her name right now, but she uses this packing tape a lot in her books. I'll try to put it in the information section I'll look up her name. Anyhow, you should check out her books. They are very, very intricate, and she uses a lot of postcards and envelopes. She's really cute and very inspirational. So check her out. I'll put her name in the drop thing below. This is a Hendrix Gin card, and I actually came across another deck of these cards, which I was really, really grateful to find at a garage sale that my friend was putting on. They're just very unusual cards. The art on them is really, really interesting. I love them, and I want to put one in every single book, but I also just want to hoard them away. So I'm putting one in this book. This is just a skeleton leaf. I believe that Mel Smell gave me a pack of these leaves, and I also found a pack at the Austin Creative Reuse store. So we're nearing the end of the book. This is some more of that thin, crispy paper that I like. I found a pan at Goodwill that had this pattern on the bottom of it for $3. And I got it, and I love it. It's so cool, because sometimes it shows up on the pages really well, like on this one, and then other times just pieces of it will show up. Really neat. So I want to make another book like this. I like how the signatures, the beginning of the signature page has the tea bags over it. I just love the way that makes the page feel and look so just grungy. I really like that a lot. So I hope that you enjoyed this book. If you're interested in having a book like this, please comment below. I don't really use Facebook that often anymore, so just hit me in the comments down there, and we'll see what we can do. I appreciate y'all. Have a great day. Thanks.